Welcome to Indigenous Media Network News Bulletin. Today, the 15th of September 2021. First, the headlines. Ethiopian long-standing human rights advocate awarded the German Africa Award. News in details. Ethiopia. The German Africa Award 2021 has gone to an Ethiopian long-standing human rights advocate, Dr. Daniel Bekele. The current Ethiopian Human Rights Commission commissioner, who began his journey in human rights advocacy at the age of 23, had served at reputable human rights institutions, including Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch. In 2020, the German Africa Foundation Award, an annual award to outstanding personalities in the African continent, had gone to Somalia peace activist, Ilwood Elman. The award to Dr. Daniel Bekele makes him the second recipient from the Horn of African region in just 2 years since the award was established 25 years ago. Since Abiy Ahmed appointed him in 2019, Dr. Daniel Bekele has made tremendous efforts to reform an institution that was criticized for its inability and silence amid gross human rights abuses in the past, statement added. Dr. Bekele was among a long list of human rights campaigners who suffered in prison after he was detained for his role as election observer during 2005 Ethiopian election. He was charged with trumped-up charges of attempts to overthrow the government and the constitution. In November 2005, 7 Ethiopian land rights and human rights defenders were detained at the Addis Ababa airport en route to Nairobi, Kenya for food security and land rights. 3 of them, including Pastor Omet Agwa, had suffered in prison on similar trumped-up charges until charges were dropped after at least 2 years in prison. The Food Security and Land Rights Workshop, organized by Eniwa Survival Organization in collaboration with Bread for All, a Swiss development agency, and Grain, an international NGO campaigning for food sovereignty and security, was in response to Ethiopian authorities' ill-conceived land grabs policy and villagization program that displaced farmers and responsible for gross human rights abuses in Gambela, Benishangul Gumuz and Lower Omo Valley. The statement of the award also stated that Dr. Daniel Bekele had made efforts to improve prison conditions and release of detainees, in addition to his strong criticism to the authorities. The commissioner had criticized the security agents in the aftermaths of the killings of famous Oromo musician, Hachalu Hundesa. Dr. Daniel Bekele also was noted of advocating for fair trial for the opposition politicians, including Jawa Mohammed and Eskinder Nega, the statement added. In the wake of the conflict in Tigray regional state in the north, the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission, along the UN Human Rights Council, was entrusted the duty to investigate gross human rights abuses that amounts to genocide committed by parties to the conflict. The president of the German Africa Foundation, Dr. Ushi Eid, on the occasion of the announcement expressed his pleasure for the independent jury to have decided to award the German Africa Award to Dr. Daniel Bekele, and that the award will encourage him to step up human rights work in Ethiopia without fear and unbiased. Thanks for listening. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more news and updates. Join us again in our next news bulletin.